I'm Kendall,
And I'm Philip.
and we are coming to you from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, known as KL. So, we have been in Southeast Asia now for 3 months, and I just absolutely love the people in Southeast Asia.
They've been so welcoming.
So welcoming, and I have learned so much about this culture. I truly, truly appreciate everyone we have met and the time they've taken to know us. So let's get started with the big elephant in the room.
Yeah, the coronavirus. So far, so good. We haven't been sick yet,
Nope.
but we're kind of worried about our schedule. We're going to try to keep our schedule as it is, but we're a little bit worried about it because, we might get stuck somewhere. We might get into quarantine. So we're a little bit worried about that, but altogether, things have been good. But what we really notice here is that things are getting really quiet. When we were first in Bangkok, things were still busy. That was in December. And then January, we were in Vietnam, and things started to get a little bit quieter. And now we are here in Malaysia, and things have really slowed down. We see a lot fewer tourists here. And the stores are definitely not as busy. The hotels are running at like a 20-25% occupancy, and restaurants are really not very busy either. It's been nice for us, but at the same time, we can really see how this has been affecting the economy,
This is devastating for the people of Southeast
It really has
Asia.
been.
It really is. So one of the things that we decided to do to stay healthy is walk everywhere and not take public transportation. And one of the things here in KL is all the lovely parks. So we've been walking a lot to different parks, and I'm going to kind of go through the different parks, but I have written some blogs about it, so make sure you go to lingohut.com and read about it. So the first one I want to talk about is the Bird Park. The Bird Park is about an hour and a half from our hotel. We really walk from our hotel. We really enjoy walking there, and actually there's a whole bunch of parks. There's the Bird Park, the Butterfly Pavilion, the Botanical Garden, and the Orchid Park, and there's a few other ones there. So the Bird Park, let me go there. The Bird Park has about 3,000 different species of birds. What's really amazing about this park is that birds are just walking all around you. You are just surrounded by the birds. I mean, they're just right there. They're part of the culture where you are. It was really fun. At one point we walked into this parrot exhibit, which of course is kept enclosed, but the parrots are all flying free. And I just got a little bit of food on my hand, and they all came flying to me. And I highly recommend you check out our video about that.
Yeah,
that's kind of a fun
really
video. The Butterfly Pavilion has about 120 species of butterflies. It's a little bit outdated, but it's hot. It's humid in there.
Was it ever hot?
It was really hot in there. But it was really, really nice. Again, that was another day that we went, another hour and a half walk there and back. And then we went to the Botanical Gardens, and that's about 226 acre area.
Yeah.
So we decided to get there kind of early, and we were there at about 10:30 in the morning, and there was nobody there.
It was totally empty.
It was empty. So we got to have a lot of fun dancing and singing and enjoying the Botanical Gardens. Lots of beautiful vegetation, very green, very lush. A lot of picnic tables where you can take a picnic and enjoy a picnic. And then there is the Eco Forest. That's a little bit closer into town. It's about a 25-minute walk from where we are. That is a pretty steep hill. It was a much larger forest area that they were trying to conserve. Yeah. And the developers just keep taking a little bit.
Keep encroaching on it and taking a little piece here and there.
Yeah. And so it's turned out to be a very steep, jungly type area. Not my favorite. I'm not big on walking in steep areas, but hey, we did it. It was interesting, and it was a good exercise day. And our favorite park is the KLCC Park.
The City Center Park.
It's the City Center Park. They have a 1.3 kilometer jogging track, and we like to walk it every night. It's so nice. We walk it around 10 o'clock. Well, no. We walk it about 9 o'clock because it closes at 10 o'clock. We found that
And
out.
they're very strict about that.
And they're very strict about that. And this park is just luscious. It's just beautiful, right in the center of the city. Has this pool area for young kids, and I thought it would be a great area to take pictures of Lingo Bear. And if you don't know who Lingo Bear is, check out our Instagram channel of Lingo Hut. That is, he goes everywhere with us, and I thought it would be really fun to take a picture of him in this pool area. Well, they are so strict. The security guards came up to me and said, well, you don't have a child, you can't come in here. So it was reassuring, though.
Only kids up to 12 years old can be in there.
Can be in there, and no adults can be in that area. So that was very reassuring. One of the things you get to see from the KLCC Park is the famous Petronas Towers.
That's right. The Petronas Towers, or the tallest twin towers in the world, are at 1,482 feet. They're pretty tall, and you can see them from all over town. As Kendall was saying, we walk a lot, so the nice thing is that day or night, you can always find your way back to the hotel. Our hotel is a few blocks away from the Petronas Towers, so all you have to do is look for the Petronas Towers, and it gives you a really great way to find out where your hotel is, where to go in town, because it's basically visible from anywhere in town.
Absolutely. Tell them about the bridge.
Oh yeah, and of course it has a connecting bridge between the two towers too, where a lot of people come and observe all of town there. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it is really, really nice. So right by the Petronas Towers, the KLCC Park, there is the Aquaria Park, or it's really their aquarium here.
Yeah.
It has about 5,000 different exhibits. It is beautiful, you guys. It is state of the art. And it has about a tunnel, about 300-foot water tunnel.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's really, really cool. You walk in that tunnel and you see sharks and all different kinds of sea creatures and animals. The only thing I can say about the aquarium is don't go too early. There's lots of crying kids. I wish I would have gone a little bit on the later side. We've walked it many times in the evenings when we go out for a walk, and we noticed that the kids weren't so many there. So if you don't have young kids, you might want to choose that attraction a little bit later.
It sounds like a great place to take the kids, but from what we could tell, the kids didn't like it that much.
They didn't like it that much. Now, there's a couple things you can do here. You can swim with the sharks. You can set up an arrangement and have dinner in the aquarium with a loved one. Yeah. You can even do a sleepover in the aquarium and really come close to the fish and the sea creatures. Now, I got to touch my first shark there. I've never touched a shark.
No.
I thought it was going to be kind of slick. It was kind of rough. So that was really, really interesting. And that all is right in the area. The KLCC Park, the aquarium, and the Petronas Towers are right there in that specific area. Why don't you tell them about those mega malls?
Okay, now there are lots and lots of huge malls here in Malaysia, actually all over Southeast Asia, but the malls here are really enormous. They're like 6-7 floors high, with hundreds of stores, and many of the malls are connected with tunnels, so it's easy to get from one mall to another that you don't even have to go outside, stay nice and cool.
Yeah, because it's hot around here.
It
hot
is very
and humid.
And but there's hundreds of stores with some of the most expensive stores imaginable. There's the Gucci's, the Dior's, the Fleet Patek's, the Rolex stores. I mean, and every mall seems to have all of them. It is truly amazing how consumerism is really taken over the world. And people seem to be really enthralled with shiny, pretty things because they all want to have their Gucci bags and their Dior this and all of that stuff. It's just truly amazing. It was eye-opening to see just all these stores and all this capitalism really throughout Southeast Asia.
Yeah, and a lot of people in these malls enjoy eating, right?
Oh gosh, there is food everywhere, and we're talking, again, hundreds of restaurants all over the place.
Some upstairs, some downstairs.
Yeah, from the quick, little bite restaurants to where
Subways, Fridays, all the chain restaurants.
Tony
too.
Rama's, I even saw that.
Yeah,
and of course they have lots of indigenous restaurants from Malaysia. Nasi lemak is really popular here and delicious. So they've got it all, but there's just so much food everywhere. It has really opened my eyes. I just never expected that here.
And that's why we walk, guys, because we do eat, but we are walking. So next stop for us is Perth, Australia.
Yep.
We're really excited to be there and get to learn that culture. So anyway, for now, I'm going to say adios.
Tot ziens!